Welcome to Holy Trinity High School's YouTube channel. I'm Dom Grosso, and I will be your play-by-play announcer for today. Today we see the Holy Trinity Titans versus the Chaminade Flyers. The first two games in the series, we saw a split, and the deciding factor in today's game, it'll be who could throw strikes, who could play clean defense, not make errors, put the bat on the ball, put the ball in play. Strikeouts are definitely a huge factor in these type of baseball games, and especially the higher leverage rivalry games like these. There's a lot of tension between the two. Just put bat on ball, put the ball in play, and that'll be it. Whoever does that well will win this game. I'll see you at the first pitch. Titans break out of their huddle. We'll see Steven Garneau in right, Joe Maxwell in center. We'll have Damon Gardino at first, Christian Pavetta at second, Jaden Alvarez at short, and Patanello at third, alongside Jalen Josie in left. Jeremy Leone on the mound, Drew Waters behind the plate. Some key players in today's game. We have Jalen Josie, who's committed to Stony Brook, Jaden Alvarez, who's committed to Townsend, Christian Pavetta is committed to American International College. So we're looking for those guys to make a big difference today. Yesterday we saw Andrew Caramico, St. John's commit, pitch for Chaminade, resulting in the Flyers' victory. In the first game, Holy Trinity Titans took the win 2-1 after Jaden Alvarez go-ahead home run to beat Chaminade. The first series for the Titans resulted in a Game 1 loss, but swept the last two. They won their first series, so did the Flyers. Another factor in this game is who can get little bunts like that down. They might seem like small actions, but getting a runner on third there, I mean, it's huge. We saw the runner on second advancing on the bunt, and that runner is now at third base, 90 feet away from taking the lead here. Runner goes. Waters fires. Cut off by Poveda. Throw home. It misses wide. Gets away from Waters. And it is 1-0 Flyers. A low throw from Poveda. Waters wasn't able to body it up. Runner on third with one out. Infield in for the Titans. Leone kicks, delivers, swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch there to start the AB for Leone. Leone delivers his 0-1. Grounded to Vanello. Throw to home. He's got him. They cut down the runner at home. There will be 2 outs with a man on first. Leone fires. Misses just high. Maybe a little bit away on that fastball. Leone picks off the first on Gardino. Isn't able to get a tag down. Runner gets back just in time. Leone fires. Misses low. Leone's 2-0. Gets one in the zone there on an off-speed pitch. Right at the knees. 2-1 count. Leone checks the runner. Long hold. Batter calls time. So after the Flyers regroup, Leone will step back on the bump, check the runner. Short delivery, gets away from Waters. And he'll advance to second on the wild pitch. That was Brian McGoldrick advancing to second base. Misses inside, and there will be a walk for the Flyers, first and second. Leone comes set. First and second, 2 outs, delivers. Swing, ground ball to Anello. Anello will take it to first. Longardino stretches and he got him out. So 1 run for the Flyers. And we will come back in the bottom of the first on the Holy Trinity YouTube channel. So we'll see Kim in right field. Vols in center. Matapella in left. And that'll be the outfield for the Chaminade Flyers. Another factor in this game, I mean, over here at Holy Trinity High School, it is roughly 46 degrees. We'll see how the pitchers can fare in the cold. I mean, by her first-hand experience, I know that it could be very, very tough to pitch in the cold. Calabro on the mound, Christian Calabro. We'll see Joe Maxwell leading off for the Titans. And now we see Joe Maxwell come to the plate. So far this season, he's showcased a lot of opposite field to dead center power. The pitch in there for strike one on the opposite side of the plate. Kicks, delivers. Maxwell, big swing and a miss. 0-2 count here. Calabro attacking early with the fastball. The 0-2 misses low. Calabro's 1-2 misses low. So 2-2 count here as Maxwell tries to fight back into the count. Calabro kicks, deals, and misses just outside. So a full count here early in the game. Maxwell's very, very good at this, making pitchers throw a lot of pitches when he's up at the plate. A big factor is getting the starter out first. Who can get to the bullpen first? The 3-2 misses low. Maxwell with a 6-pitch at bat will reach base. Up now for the Titans is Christian Pavetta. Squares, gets it down the first base line. Pavetta trying to race it out, and the throw gets away! Down the first base line. It goes out of play, and they'll see if they'll give him the runner at home. So they'll mark it second and third as Pavetta drops down a bunt, and there it is again, that small ball. Little mistakes in the field. Up now for the Titans, J.J. Alvarez. The windup, the pitch. Gets away. Maxwell thinks about it, but he'll ultimately go back to third. Alvarez had a rough start to the season, but like I said in the intro, hit a home run to defeat Chaminade 2 days ago. The pitch, outside part of the plate, fastball, is in there for a strike. No urgency here with the runner on third for the Flyers. Infield all the way back. Kicks, deals, misses low. 2-1 count here for Alvarez. Comes set. The 2-1. Misses wide. 3-1 count for Alvarez. A dangerous hitter up next. Jalen Josie, the Stony Brook commit. Comes set. Delivers the 3-1. Alvarez ropes into left center. It'll get down. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. Alvarez going for 2. He is safe. Jaden Alvarez comes through. 2 RBI double for the Titans. 2-1 Titans. Big rip there from Alvarez. Now the Flyers head coach will come out and talk to Calabro. We'll be back right after that. We're back after the mound visit. Here comes Jalen Josie. Calabro delivers. Just misses away. Josie swings and fouls it back. Calabro takes the sign, comes set. Alvarez with a pretty big lead. The pitch misses low and away. Calabro comes set. Kicks, fires, low and away. Struggle commanding the zone here early in the game. Kicks, delivers, Josie, ground ball, fielded, throw, got him! Head first side from Josie ultimately was not enough as Madsen makes the play. Nobody out, or sorry, 1 out with a man on third.
Now, just like take a look at some of that speed from Josie. This is a world-class speed. I mean, he runs a 6.22 60-yard dash. He's a track star for the Titans, and he's a big asset for this team.
Like we said, mentioned him in the pregame. Couple guys on this Titan team going to college for baseball. Many undecided. Steven Garneau in the box. Pitcher steps off, decides to take a breath. Calabro comes set, kicks, delivers, blown away. That seems to be the spot that he's missing in, right, Christian?
Yeah, definitely. You know, SJ, one of the players that hit 2 home runs in the Titans' 7 home run game, so he's a big hitter.
Calabro kicks, deals, off-speed pitch right down the middle for a strike. I don't think Garneau is expecting an off-speed pitch there. Calabro comes set, his pitch, misses low, falls off the mound a little bit there. Calabro delivers, and he misses low and away yet again. Garneau signals to Alvarez, stay put at third. Ultimately, a good decision. The pitch. Garneau fouls it off.
Now, you know, take a look at some of these pitches from Calabro. You know, he's a sophomore at a Chaminade, and he is sitting high 80s, maybe touching 90. He definitely throws gas.
The pitch. Ground ball to Madsen. Throw on the run. He's got him. Good play, but ultimately can't stop the runner from getting in. It is 3-1 Titans. Here comes Anello. The pitch. A fastball away for a strike. He's been trying to target that outside corner all game. Hasn't worked a couple of times, but he's seeming to find command for it now as he misses low and in. Anello swings, ground ball up the middle, base hit. Fielded cleanly and thrown in. Anello gets a runner on base here with 2 outs to set up Longardino.
Bryce Valls just gets right under it. He's stands at 6'4". He's a big guy at center field.
Longardino in the box. Pat goes, and he gets down. Stolen base. Runner in scoring position here for Longardino. It might have fell off. Longardino cuts and fouls it off. Calabro delivers. Longardino swings and misses. Two strike count here for Longardino. Kicks, delivers, ball in the dirt. We have 2s here. Anello on second. Has a healthy lead. Kicks, delivers. Longardino rips the other way. Base hit. Will they test him? Anello is sent home. Throw to the cut. Throw to the plate. Safe. 4-1 Titans. Longardino comes through with a runner on and 2 outs. Great piece of 2-strike hitting there. Waters steps up to the plate with a man on first, misses inside. One of the many, like Christian said, had a home run in that 7 home run game.
We'll see if he can do it again.
Kicks, delivers, Waters, big swing, ground ball foul. The freshman Cole Paulson waits on deck. Calabro comes set, delivers, Waters takes a strike. 2-strike count here for Waters. Kicks, delivers, inside.
Now, with what you said about Paulson being on deck, Waters is up. He's a sophomore. Paulson, he's a freshman. A lot of young talent.
Very young team. Runner goes. Waters swings and misses. Chaminade finally gets out of the inning. 4-1 Titans. We'll check back in the top of the second. Back here in the top of the second. Leone delivers just high. The pitch fouled off. Joey Leonetti at the plate, the sophomore. Leone kept the pitch count relatively low. He's at 17 pitches right now. Kicks, delivers, takes a ball low and away. Leone fires, misses low. 3-1 count here. Fires at 3-1. Leonetti swings off of Waters. Full count.
Now, Leone, so last game we asked Luigi some questions, and one of those questions was, we asked him what makes this Holy Trinity team special, and He said, we got a lot of older guys that have been a part of the program for a couple of years now, and we think they know what type of baseball we need to play in order to win in this league. And, Leone is one of those guys. He's a senior. He contributes a lot to the team, sits mid to high 80s. He's a great player, and we need him.
Leone punches him out. 1 out here. Leone kicks, delivers, misses low. Thomas at the plate, number 4. Delivers, low and away pitch, dropped by Waters, 2-0 count. Leone comes set, delivers the 2-0. That one misses as well. 3-0 count here. We'll see if Leone can fight back. Delivers a 3-0 in there for a strike. The pitch misses in, and that is ball 4. Thomas walks. The Flyers will get a base runner. Here comes Manapella. Trying to get this runner over. Leone kicks, fires, strike 1. Right at the letters. In there for a strike. Leone's got 0-2 on Manapella. The pitch, swing and a miss. Throw down by Waters. He's got him! Strike him out, throw him out to end the inning. 4-1 Titans after the top of the second. Up here we have the freshman Cole Paulson. Left-handed hitter. Fires the pitch, misses up and away. Calabro kicks, fires, ground ball, foul. Paulson's first varsity at bat resulted in a hit for him.
We'll see if he can do that again this time.
The windup, the pitch, strike two. Kicks, deals, Paulson fouls off. Calabro fires. Paulson, ground ball, tough play, throw on the run. Scooped and he's got him. One out. So that will send it back to the top. We'll see Joe Maxwell yet again. The pitch. Taken for strike one. Calabro already at 42 pitches here in the bottom of the second. Delivers. Maxwell, high drive and a left. That one will be out of play. Oh, 2 on Maxwell. Calabro delivers. Oh, my apologies. Maxwell calls timeout. Fires the 0-2. Maxwell, high pop-up. That one will go out of play too. Another 0-2. Misses low. Like I said before, Maxwell does a great job at working the counts. The pitch. Maxwell, high drive, left field. It is gone. Maxwell goes deep yet again. Opposite field power. It is 5-1 Titans.
That's another one for Maxwell. As you guys know previously, Titans hit 7 home runs in one game, and Maxwell was one of those players who hit one of those 7 home runs. So that's another for him.
Let's see if Pavetta could follow it up. We couldn't really tell if that one was going, Christian, am I right? I mean, we're in a tough spot here.
Yeah, you know, from my angle, it kind of looked foul because the fence isn't really in my field of view, but it was definitely gone.
Two-out count for Pavetta. Misses low. Delivers a 3-0, full take. Gets the strike in there. Kick steals, 3-1, misses low. Pavetta will take first base to bring up Alvarez. Alvarez swinging a hot bat as these last 2 games. Here comes the coach. Got to talk to Calabro. I'll be back shortly. Coming out of the pen for the Flyers, Nick Sweeney, sitting mid-80s, commands the zone pretty well. Looking to stop the bleeding here as the Titans have a 5-1 lead.
Now, take a look at some of these players on the Flyers, a lot of big guys. Nick Sweeney, 6'3". Center fielder, Bryce Valls, 6'4". A lot of big guys, a lot of guys throwing hard, a lot of talent.
And the good thing about Sweeney for the Flyers is that he's only a junior, so they have another year out of him.
Yeah, the pitcher that was in before, Calabro, he's a sophomore, so they've got a lot more years out of him.
And he's definitely a very solid arm. I mean, 5 runs given up. This is a very good hitting Titans team, and not every day you'll have your best stuff. It's baseball. It's a crazy game. Anything could happen on any given day.
Yeah, and especially on like a windy day, cold day like this, command can be a little bit off. It's still very impressive to go pitch out here in this league and throw hard.
You're right about that, Christian. I mean, this league, one of the best. Very, very competitive. Every team is very tight, especially in these type of rival games.
Yeah, in this league, you don't see a lot of 20-0. You really just see a lot of close matchups. Everyone is it's a close league. Everyone is good. It's competitive. It's hard, but it's fun. It's baseball.
Now here comes Alvarez to face the new wing.
Alvarez last game, 2-run home run. We'll see if he can do some damage.
Had a double earlier in the game today. Sweeney misses low. Sweeney comes set, delivers to Alvarez. Deep drive. That one's coming towards us. It'll be just short of the fence, and it'll be caught by Valls in center field.
You see that warning track power is a little bit of what makes him the Tosin commit that he is.
Two away here for Josie. Runner on first. Pickoff attempt, can't get Pavetta. Sweeney comes set. Delivers. Josie, swing, and it'll be off the backstop. 0-1 for Josie. Sweeney delivers. Takes a strike. 0-2. Oh, 2. 2 outs. Sweeney comes set. Pickoff attempt to Paveda. He is safe. Gets back in time. Sweeney comes set. Fires. Swing and a miss for Josie. And that is the third out of the inning. 5-1 Titans, end of 2. We'll be back at the top of the third. We're back here on the Holy Trinity YouTube channel. Leone will take the mound once again. He is at 30 pitches, and Chaminade will have the top of their lineup up. Kim walked in his first at-bat. Leone kicks, deals, and it'll be just outside for ball 1. Leone kicks, delivers, and it's a hard base hit into right field. Garneau goes to a knee, fields it, throws it into Paveda. There will be a runner on first with nobody out. Beckers takes ball 1. Leone comes set, holds the runner on first. Slide step delivers, runner goes, Waters, throw it on a second, just wide. Alvarez knocks it down to prevent it from getting into the outfield. There will be a runner on second with nobody out. Long hold for Leone. Batter calls time. Kim's definitely getting a healthy lead there at second base, making Leone think a little bit. Leone comes set. One look. He'll go to the plate, and it is a strike. 2-1 count here. One look over to second for Leone. He'll deliver. Beckers takes strike two. So Leone fighting back after an 0-2 or after a 2-0 deficit. Leone delivers. Swing and a miss. One out here for the Titans. A huge strikeout there with the runner in scoring position. One away. Falls is 1 for 1 on the day. He will take inside.
You know, Vols, we said this before, big guy, 6'4", 200 pounds. He's big. You know, in that box, he can do some serious damage.
Leone comes set, one look, he fires. It'll be up and away. Two-0 count here for Vols. Leone gives two looks, throws, ground ball to Anello, checks the runner at second, he'll take off, gets the runner at first, no throw. Alvarez covers third. Ultimately, he was already there, so there will be two away with a man on third. Here with two outs and a runner on third, it looks like the Trinity outfield is going to go into a no doubles formation. McGoldrick takes ball one. Leone comes set, runner on third, two outs, the pitch, swing and a miss, or foul ball, my apologies. Sorters him off there on the fastball. Kicks, fires, shoulds him off yet again, another foul ball. Leone comes set, 1-2 count, two outs, delivers, ground ball to Pavetta, stays down on it, throw to first, and that'll end the inning. Titans stranded runner in scoring position. 5-1 Titans going into the bottom of the third. We'll see you then.
back, and I started.
Garneau takes a big hack and a miss. Oh, 1 count. Sweeney, wind up, pitch. Garneau, check swing. They'll check down to first. He says no swing. Kicks, delivers. Garneau takes strike 2. One, 2 count. Garneau will take going away. We're seeing a lot of patience here from the Titans. Not afraid to let pitches they don't like go by. The pitch, fouled off. Wind up, pitch. Garneau swings, drives into right field. It'll fall, but it is foul. Two count to Garneau. Sweeney delivers. It'll be low. Yet another full count for the Titans here. Sweeney kicks, delivers the full count. And they'll say he went for the strikeout. In my opinion, that's not a call that the home plate umpire should make. That you got to check that one down to first.
Yeah, definitely. You know, SJ, big hitter, 2 home runs this season, 2 in 1 game. You know, he can definitely do it again.
Anello swings, high drive and a right. This one will go out of play. Sweeney delivers. Anello, big cut and a miss. Oh, 2 count. 1 out. Nobody on base. Sweeney delivers. Anello cuts and misses. Sweeney's 3rd strikeout of the game. In just 1.1 innings of work. Curveball drops in there for a strike.
You know, Anello, he's a big hitter. In that 7 home run game, 2nd inning, he had a 2-runner.
That one misses low.
You know, we're talking about a guy here that can do some serious damage.
Gardino in the box. Sweeney kicks, delivers. Line drive to right. Will it stay fair? No, it will not. Just foul for Gardino. Big rip there. One thing I want to point out right now is Sweeney's strike-to-ball ratio. He has thrown 13 strikes in 5 balls. That is serious command. And that's what's needed to pitch in this kind of weather and to win these kind of baseball games.
Yeah, you know, what you said, especially in this weather, man, it is very hard to command an 80-plus mile-an-hour fastball in...
Gardino, ground ball, and it gets by Madsen. Gardino will reach on an E6.
well, kind of back to what I was saying, you know, commanding 80 plus in, I would say, feels like 30 or less is going to be extremely hard. So very impressive by Sweeney.
Man on first. 2 outs. Waters at the dish. Fires just low. The 1-0. Drew Waters. Left center field, right center field, my apologies, but it is caught by Kim to end the inning. It is 5-1 Titans. We'll see you in the top of the 4th. We're back here in the top of the 4th. 5-1 Titans. Leone delivers. Big hack and a miss.
First base coach running out there.
Madsen at the plate. Let's see how he can bounce back after making that error. It'll be low and away. Leone fires up and in, way up and in. Madsen's trying to argue that it hit him.
You know, Jake Madsen, we're talking about a great player here, you know, committed to Catholic University, the Catholic University. He's a great player, so we'll see what he can do.
Leone delivers the 3-1. Hack and a miss. Full count. Fires in the full count. Madsen fouls off. Keeping the at-bat alive here. We'll try another 3-2. Madsen High fly ball. Right to Pavetta. He's got the first out. Leone delivers. It'll just miss. See, one thing I want to point out here, everyone's all bundled up. But if we take a look at center field, Maxwell is just wearing short sleeves. I mean, that is just amazing to think about how we're all bundled up here.
Yeah, me and Dom here, we both got hoodie, pants. I mean, Dom's got hand warmers. I don't. Luckily, he does. And we're freezing. So, I don't know how Maxwell does it.
All credits to him, I guess. The pitch, ground ball. Oh, and Anello and Alvarez collide. Miscommunication on the left side of the infield. Up comes Leonetti, coming out of Massapequa, New York. Delivers high. Delivers just low. 2-0 count here for Leonetti. The pitch just misses in. Leone delivers, and that misses high. Leonetti will draw a walk here.
Leonetti, I mean, he's a sophomore. You see on this Chaminade team, it's not just Holy Trinity that has a lot of young talent. I mean, a lot of these Catholic League teams, teams everywhere have young talent, and we see that a lot being played here. Leonetti, a sophomore, a lot of sophomores being played. A couple freshmen, too, on our team. Paulson and Amani Martinez, those are our freshmen. So definitely a lot of young talent. They can rise and they can be like some of the leaders we have on our varsity program.
Coach Taggart walks out there to talk to Leone. So we're back here at 1 away. First and second. Thomas at the plate. Long hold. He'll step out. Leone's been doing that a lot this game. The long pause to hold runners on. It's working relatively well. There's only been 1 or 2 stolen bases. Leone fires, misses low. Leone delivers. It's in there for a strike, 1-1 count. The pitch, strike 2. 1-2 count. Leone delivers. Misses just away. Two count. Leone delivers. High drive. Not quite long enough. Maxwell camps under it. No tag. Ball gets by Alvarez. No harm, no foul, as Maxwell puts it away to get out number 2.
You know, from my angle, that ball was hammered. You know, looked very hard hit. Kind of cloudy out, so the ball kind of blends in a little bit, but that had some power in it.
Definitely had some power, was hard hit, just hit a little bit too high. Launch angle kind of wasn't there. Leone delivers, ball gets away from Waters, and both runners will advance. 2 ducks in the pond here for Manapella. Leone comes set. He'll fire just high. Leonetti on second. Fernandez on third. Manapella at the plate. 2 outs. Leone trying to put it away here. The pitch just high. Leone comes set. The pitch. Strike 1. Finally gets one in the zone. It's a 3-run count. Leone delivers. Foul ball. Leone delivers the 3-2. Foul ball.
You know, that one, 5-6 feet to the left, that one could have been problematic.
Leone comes set. We'll try the full count pitch again. Ground ball to Alvarez. Smooth over the first. And the inning ends, leaving 2 stranded. Top of the 4th is now over. 5-1 Titans. We'll see you guys in the bottom of the 4th. Back here on the bottom of the fourth. Sweeney delivers. Paulson fouls back. Delivers. Paulson rips up the middle. Base hit. Fielded by Vols. And Paulson will get on first base to start the inning. That base hit sends it back to the top. Joe Maxwell at the plate. Hit a home run in his last at-bat opposite field. The pitch by Sweeney, outside strike. All three of Maxwell's home runs have been to the right field. That is very impressive. It is hard to hit a ball opposite way that far. High pop-up. Oh, what a catch! Jumps over the fence and reaches. Wow. Great catch by Fernandez.
Wow. That is the exact reaction I had too.
I can't believe that. I mean, I've seen nothing like that here at this field.
You know, the way he just snatched it out of the air was epic, to say the least.
So after the leaping play, we'll see Pavetta step in for strike one.
You know, Poveda, one of the guys that had the home runs in the 7 home run game, so.
Pavetta, high drive, foul ball.
They're chanting, "Do it again."
Sweeney delivers, is low. Sweeney delivers to Pavetta. He swings and a miss. Strike 3. Two outs. It's Alvarez at the plate. Takes for strike 1. The pitch, Alvarez ropes in the left. It is caught. So after the lineup by Alvarez, we'll see the top of Chaminade's lineup come up here in the top of the 5th. We'll see you then. Top of the order here for the Flyers. We'll see Leone versus Kim once again. Kicks, fires, Kim, high drive in a right field. Garneau tracking it down, can't get there. Foul ball. Leone delivers. It's a strike, 0-2 count. Leone's 0-2. High drive, left center field. Josie tracks it down. Stony Brook commit, walks it down.
You know, what a play there. You know, like, being a commit, being a great player isn't about making those crazy plays. Like, that was a great play, but it's also about getting under those routine plays, being consistent every time. That's really what we see out of Jalen Josie. He's just a great player all around.
I mean, this outfield is really no fly zone, this Holy Trinity outfield. Joe Maxwell, Jalen Josie, Stephen Garneau, they could all run down any baseball. Great speed, great strength, great tracking abilities, all three of them.
You know, three absolutely phenomenal players out here. There's not many balls that get by them.
Foul ball into the backstop. If we take a look to the bullpen here, we have Aiden Prashad getting hot. Leone fires. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Leone fires. Just misses up and away. Leone delivers, just low. 3-2 count. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off the foot of Beckers.
For any new viewers, the score is 5-1 Titans.
As Leone delivers ball 4. So Beckers will get on base. 1 out, man on first. Here comes Vols. Waters will go out to talk to Leone. Back here after that short mound visit. Leone comes set. Fires. Ground ball to Anello. Tough hop. Bobbles it. Goes to first. He is safe. Vols beats it out as they'll have first and second with 1 out.
You know, Vols, he is fast. I mean, he is 6'4". He is a big guy. I mean, look at him standing next to Longardino. He is big, and he moves very quick. So he has some serious wheels.
Foul ball to the right side there by McGoldrick. And I'm just going to comment on what you just said. And like you said, look at him next to Longardino. Longardino is not a short guy. Longardino's a very big kid. Vols is just, you know, like you said, 6'4", humongous guy. He's also got wheels. Line drive, into right field, base hit. Will the run score? They'll hold him up at third. Longardino fields the cut. It'll be bases loaded with one away. We'll see Coach Luisi walk out to the mound. He will take the ball from Leone. The Titans will go from Leone to Aiden Prashad. A great outing by Leone, holding the Flyers to 1 run, 4 hits, 5 walks, and 3 strikeouts, 4.1 innings of work. We'll be back after Aiden Prashad warms up. Out of the bullpen, here comes Aiden Prashad. We've seen him throughout the year plenty of times. He knows how to command the zone, throws a good speed, but the best part about his pitching, in my opinion, is his ability to command all pitches that he has.
You know, especially that curveball. He is known for that curveball. He has a great mix of off speed, and, you know, we'll see. He definitely will get a lot of guys with his off speed.
First pitch was in there for a strike. Prashad's 0-1. Got him on a strike 2 call. Madsen did not like that call. Oh, 2 count. The pitch going away. Curveball misses. We said something about that curveball. That one just, Madsen didn't bite on it.
Yeah, you know, he's got a good batter's eye. All the players in this league, I mean, big thing is they have a lot of discipline at the plate, you know. See, like, he didn't like that one. He didn't swing. You know, very disciplined, good batter's eye. They swing at what they like. They do damage, and that's all that really matters.
Two count. Number 22 delivers. High fly ball. Longardino trying to see if he has room. He does not. It'll go behind the cages for a foul ball. Picks off the first. He's got him! Aiden Prashad, successful pickoff attempt.
Hold up, there's some controversy about the call, you know.
Yeah, no, the Chaminade head coach does not like that call.
Luke Giglio, who is on first, does not like that. And neither did the head coach, or the first base coach. My apologies.
Head coach got his point across. They'll go back to their respective dugouts. Madsen is still up in this very, very long at bat. 2-2 count, 2 outs, the pitch. Madsen drives. It is caught by Jalen Josie.
Oh my goodness.
The play is made. And it'll save 2 runs. The Titans leave the bases loaded. They get out of the jam.
And that is exactly what makes him a Stony Brook commit. The best.
5-1 Titans. We will see you guys in the bottom of the 5th. After that ridiculous catch, Josie takes ball 1.
Now, what would be so great right now is if after that ridiculous play, he hits it out of the ballpark.
He definitely tried to do it there. Big cut and a miss.
I mean, he's swinging for the football field on that one. But the thing is that he has the power to hit it to the football field. He packs a serious punch when he hits that ball.
Sweetie delivers. Just low for Josie. Sweeney delivers, foul ball. 2-2 count. One thing I'll mention on that catch that he had was that ball was well over his head. He misread it off the bat, but he made that adjustment and was able to get a hand on it.
Yeah, misaligned himself mid-play. Like, that's... I mean, like, we're talking about milliseconds of reflex to read that ball, see where it's going, jump, basically dive, and make that ridiculous catch. That takes some serious skill.
The full count pitch misses away. Josie will take first base on a walk. Now we'll see Steven Garneau Jr. Square round. Perfect bunt down the third base line. Can he get there? He cannot. Out is made, but Josie will advance. Successful sacrifice bunt for Garneau for out number 1.
For any new viewers, the score is 5-1 Titans.
Anello cuts and fouls it back. Sweeney delivers just high. It's a 1-1 count. Anello in the box. Josie on second. Definitely a base stealing threat. The pitch, Anello's cuts and misses.
We see Christian Beakers at second. He's kind of dancing around, deciding whether or not he's going to go hold him on, but he's definitely holding him on.
I mean, that is the way to do it. Go in and out, in and out. So if there is an actual pickoff attempt, the runner on second cannot expect it. The pitch, Anello fouls back. One thing I've noticed about the Titans today, they haven't struck out too much.
Yeah, a lot more flyouts, maybe groundouts, some lineouts, not a lot of strikeouts. This team, they put the ball in play a lot. They don't really strike out much.
Sweeney delivers. Too high for Anello. 2-2 count. Sweeney comes set to 2-2. Anello drive into foul ground. Count will remain 2-2. The 2-2 by Sweeney. Fouled off once again. Anello won't give up in this AB. Fighting away those pitches. Still a 2-2 count. Josie on second. The pitch. Anello, ground ball to Madsen, skips up on him, able to body it up, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Longardino at the plate. The pitch. High fly ball. First base side. It will go out of play. Sweeney kicks, delivers. Longardino takes a strike. Sweeney's 50th pitch on the way. Longardino, ground ball, up the middle. Can he beat it out? He got him!
You know, out by maybe inches. You know, that is a seriously close play there. You know, great play by the second baseman to backhand it, quickly throw, and amazing pick by the first baseman there. But that will be the end of this inning. We will see you next inning.
Prashad kicks and delivers. Ball one. Two-0 count. Fernandez at the plate. Rashad delivers. Strike one.
Now, you know, Fernando, he was a player with that nothing but amazing catch from first base, ran over dugout side, jumped, and snatched the ball. So
Fernandez pops up in the right field. It will get out of play.
you know, kind of what I'm trying to say here is, like, a lot of talent here, a lot of skill. So we'll see what he can do.
Rashad delivers. Just high. Full count here for Fernandez. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Rashad gets the first out of the inning. One out, nobody on. Shot delivers. Strike one. The 0-1. Misses just low. The 1-1. Foul back. 1-2 count here for Leonetti.
Did that one hit the school?
Probably went on top of it. There's a lot of baseballs up there. I wonder how far they date back to. Prashad's pitch. Ground ball foul.
Yeah, you know, kind of wonder if anyone ever goes up there. There's probably hundreds of baseballs up there from practice, games. Man.
Someone has to go up there, right?
Really?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Well, probably.
Prashad kicks, delivers, ground ball to Pavetta. He has time, throws to Longardino. That's 2 outs.
Did he barehand that?
I'm not sure he did. I just think the transfer was very smooth by Pavetta.
That is some top-tier smoothness, kind of what makes him the AIC commit that he is.
Here comes Thomas. The pitch. Driving to left center. Maxwell can cover range. You bet! The Titans got a guy. It is Joe Maxwell, and his catch will end the inning. We'll see you in the bottom of the 6th. 5-1 Titans. We're back here in the bottom of the sixth, 5-1 Titans. The Titans will have 8-9 top up as Waters will lead off. Paulson will be second, and it'll send it to the top, and Maxwell will be third. The first pitch to Waters. High drive. It is caught. Beckers puts it away for the first out. Paulson had a single up the middle last time at the plate. Drives it into left field. It is caught. Manapella puts it away. 2 quick outs here for the Flyers.
You know, a lot of power from Paulson for a freshman. I mean, he just drove it maybe 60 feet, 40 feet, I'll say 50 feet away from the fence. I mean, he packs a lot of power. I think next year, the years after that, he's a great asset for this Holy Trinity Titans team.
He's a great asset as it is right now. Misses high. So here comes a hitter. I mean, we had 2 quick outs. Here comes a hitter that's never a quick out. You know, he always works the count. Fouls pitches off, does his job. Misses low. Sweeney's pitch fouled off by Maxwell.
You know, here's the question here. Will he do it again? He could.
Sweeney fires. Up and into Maxwell. 3-1 count.
He didn't like that one.
The pitch. Maxwell, line driving to right. It is caught. So 3 outs for the Flyers. We are coming into the last inning. The Titans need 3 more outs to seal this victory and seal the series. We'll see you in the top of the 7th. Here in the top of the 7th, first pitch misses. It would be huge for the Titans to get out of this game only using 2 pitchers. Called strike. Prashad kicks, deals, strike two. Manapella calls time. Prashad kicks, deals, just misses high. Number 22 delivers on a 2-2 count. The pitch, swing and a miss. The Titans are 2 outs away from putting it away. First pitch, just misses away. The pitch, in there for a strike. It's a pitch. Ground ball. Fielded by Prashad. What a play. Looking like a cat on the mound. 2 outs. 1 away from sealing the victory. That first pitch misses inside. The 2-hitter Beckers in the box, left-handed. Right down the middle for strike one. The pitch by Prashad, cut and a miss. And they are 1 strike away from a series win versus the Flyers. The kick, the pitch, in the dirt. 2-2 count. Prashad delivers. Line drive in a left field. This one will be out of play.
Very close to hitting a car.
Always is when you play right off of New Ridge Road, right?
Yep.
The kick, the pitch, just misses. Full count. Prashad delivers. Misses just high.
You know, I wonder, how many cars do you think get hit each season?
Hopefully not a lot. I can't really give you an exact number, but hopefully not a lot. Vols is 1 for 3. First pitch misses away. One 0 count to Vols. The pitch fouled off right side. The 1-1. In there for a strike. And yet again, one strike away from capping the series off with a win. Prashad comes set. The pitch. Ground ball. Up the middle, base hit. Maxwell drops on a knee to keep it in front. And a little two-out rally here for the Flyers as they get 2 men on with 2 men out. McGoldrick in the box. Prashad delivers. Just misses outside. Pavetta calls time, wants to talk to Prashad. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count here for Prashad.
You know, a lot of pressure on McGoldrick right now. 2 men on, runners in scoring position, last inning. He's got a lot of pressure on him.
The pitch. In there for strike 2. And for the 3rd batter in a row, 1 strike away. McGoldrick in the box. Prashad comes set. The pitch. Just misses. Borderline call there. Makes it a 2-2 count. Two-two count. First and second. Prashad kicks, deals, fouled back. Flyers aren't going down without a fight here. Prashad getting the sign from Waters. Comes set, checks the runner. The pitch, fouled back.
You know, McGoldrick is really battling off this at-bat right here, and that is one thing they do well. This Flyers team, they battle off pitches. They got a lot of fouls, and they get a lot of pitches thrown in this at-bat. I mean, we're looking at, I'm unsure how many pitches this at-bat. I believe 5.
Prashad comes set, the pitch, fouled off. Two-two count. Yet again, Prashad looking to attack the zone here. The pitch. Ground ball. Up the middle. Base hit. Fielded by Maxwell. Throw into Alvarez. And it is 5-2 Titans with the tying run at home plate. 2-out rally here. Might just give the Chaminade Flyers some hope.
Lungardino went out to talk to Prashad.
Here comes Coach Taggart to have a word with Prashad. I'll be back right after his visit. Here we are yet again. First and second. 2 outs. 5-2 Titans. Madsen in the box. He's 0 for 2 on the day.
he can make up for it right now.
The pitch. Just high. One 0 count. Tying run at home plate. The pitch. Strike one. The Titans have been so close to sealing this game, and they just haven't been able to. Prashad delivers his 1-1. Just misses. Checks on the runner at second base. Nothing going on down there. The 2-1. Fly ball. Left center. It'll be in the gap. Fielded by Maxwell. 1 run scores. And that'll be that. 5-3. Titans. And all of a sudden, tying run is on second base. Now, you know, all of a sudden, here come the Flyers. Strike one. Titans up 2. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 outs. It was 2 outs and nobody on. Chaminade put together a bit of a rally here. It's a ball. 1-1 count. Shot comes set. The 1-1. Swing, foul. And for about the 5th or 6th time this inning, they are 1 strike away. Prashad's 1-2. Misses low in the dirt. Waters blocks. No attempt at home. 2-2 count.
You know, 2 men in scoring position. This could be dangerous. This is a moment where Prashad is really going to come in clutch, and we believe in him. We have our trust in him.
Titans definitely looking for Prashad to bear down and put one in the zone here. The 2-2. Ground ball. Up the middle. Alvarez. He's got him! J.J. Alvarez! Smooth on the way to first. And the ball game is over. A diving catch by Alvarez and the throw to first on target. The Titans take the series against the Chaminade Flyers. 5-3 final. We will see you next time on the Holy Trinity YouTube channel.